live my dream.
All right, and welcome back to the Dorman Arena. We're here at the FBI Classic, Farm Bureau Insurance Classic, brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. I'm Sylvester Williams, joined by Anton Bennett, and we're underway here. Score 3-2, Byrnes taking on Hillcrest. Hillcrest is up. Hillcrest is wearing all black with the red numbers. All black with black numbers and red outline. Red stripes down the side. I like Hillcrest jerseys. Byrnes is in the all white, the home white. Inside hook, no good. Brown will get the rebound. Anton Bennett providing color commentary. Anton, hopefully he won't be much of a homer tonight. Anton's defensive coach for the Hillcrest Rams on the football side.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it biased, you know. I like Byrnes also, kind of, sort of.
Kind of, sort of. Not too much. Not too much,
yes,
though.
sir. Yeah, they are the defending state champ 4A division. Now we have a 5A division now. They're trying to see if they can defend their crown.
Here we go. Hillcrest will have it, and they'll move it around.
Cam Hunter controlling the ball up top.
Cam Hunter, young sophomore starting point guard. Cam. I've been told to say at least 3 times during the broadcast he comes from a fine bloodline. Cam Hunter. Cam Hunter, his parents, the Hunters, Andre and Keita. I went to high school, me and Anton went to high school with both of them.
Yes, sir.
So I've been instructed to say how strong his bloodline is.
Hayden Brown.
Hayden Brown for 2.
He's a tough ball player.
Yeah.
Just scrappy.
Scrappy ball player, Hayden Brown. Nifty little ball handler in the open court, too. It'll be a good matchup down there with Rakivas.
Yes, it will. Good drive by Campbell.
One of the players to look out for also on that Byrnes team, Drake Morgan. Drake Morgan, nifty ball player. I missed 2 points for Byrnes. Byrnes has 4.
Had free throws before.
In my book, I only have 2 free throws from Drake Morgan. Somebody else scored for Byrnes. Not quite sure. We'll figure it out sooner or later. Second free throw good. Oh, I did not miss it. I had it right there. Hayden Brown scored.
A 3-quarter press here set up by Hillcrest. Hayden Brown right there at the free throw line.
Hayden,
soft touch.
Hayden scores again.
Now, they run that 3-quarter press. You know, you got to know what Hayden Brown is, though.
Yeah.
You can run the
turnover.
Now, I have to say something about that turnover there. He's our starting wide receiver. Shouldn't be fumbling the ball there.
He shouldn't fumble the ball, not him.
Mr. Campbell, no, I get on him a good bit.
Drake knocks down the first one. No love lost between these squads.
None at all. They actually played last year in the FBI Classic. Byrnes coming out on top. Eventually losing to Green Forest in the championship.
Green Forest out of Decatur, Georgia, not Atlanta. Not Atlanta. You tell somebody from Decatur they're from Atlanta, you might have a fight on your hand.
Turnaround jumper. Too hard. Drake with the rebound. Pushes it up.
Jaquan Holmes had 31 points last night. 31 points for Jaquan Holmes.
And he's the steal off the deflection.
Speaking of Jaquan.
Cam Hunter has it back up top. Byrnes sets up in the 2-3. Stephen Campbell.
Ooh, no good.
Long on this baseline shot.
No good over there. Brown to get the rebound, and Brown will push it up court. Got a foul. They're going to call a foul on the ground. And Brown will go to the line. I thought he called it on the ground, but it looks like Brown's going to shoot.
Say he was going up with it. It's good on the first. Check it in for Hillcrest. Number 10, Hunter Purchase. Guess I'm saying that right.
Hayden Brown, he had 19 last night. Hayden Brown had 19 points last night, and he had 6 so far. Hillcrest will move it around. Looks like they'll have a 2-3 zone.
Madden, deep three.
Madden was in the three-point shootout for Hillcrest. Didn't come away with the win, but he was in there. I think Madden made it to the second round.
Hayden Brown, deep three. I don't think he's missed a shot yet.
Hayden.
Better get a hand up on him.
Hayden's heating up. Got it inside. Blocking call.
No, they called a charge.
Oh, he called charge. They'll call it on Jaquan Holmes. Six to 13. Byrnes on top of Hillcrest. Oh, nice pass. On the inside, good left hand layup. Josh Moore.
Good left hand. Yeah, 15-6 game here, 2:43 in the first. That's a shooter for Hillcrest. Well, he wasn't in the three-point contest?
Now Hunter Frontress wasn't in the three-point contest.
That's the one they could bring in to shoot the ball.
And you notice once he caught the ball, we heard shooter all the way up here.
Yep.
And he didn't disappoint.
Might have been a strategy not to have him in the three-point contest.
Didn't want to show the world what he could do.
Yep. Well, he just showed him. All right.
Hunter will bring it up, and Hunter being a floor general.
Not enough movement right here by Hillcrest. They're just standing around watching the man dribble. That's easy.
Nice.
That's easy.
Great footwork by Jaquan Holmes. That's what he does. He works around there.
Yeah, that's easy for him.
On the side.
College ball, he has to be a swing though, wing player. He's undersized. He doesn't have that jumping ability to get the rebound either, so he has to be a wing player.
Exactly. And speaking of undersized power forwards, kind of remind me of one of my favorite. We just saw his team play. Oh, look at that. Hayden Brown, undersized power forwards, guy by the name of Thurman Zimmerman.
Oh, yeah.
Thurman played for Keenan. They had him listed at 6'7", but I don't think he's ever seen 6'7" in his life.
He's seen it, but not on him.
Not on him. Thurman might have been about 6'5".
Yeah.
Maybe 6'6" in some Timberlands.
Yeah.
But Thurman was an all-state player at Keenan, ended up going to South Carolina State, being an all-MEAC player.
Yes, sir.
Small school. I think he was an HBCU All-American.
He's actually coaching the B team at AC Florida High School now.
Thurman Zimmerman, one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, happy for him. Yep.
I gave my Keenan High School top 5 yesterday.
Wish I was a fly on the wall to hit that one.
Well, I'll give it to you.
Let's see what Hayden worked, though. That was a force. But stay at it.
Great save.
Stay at it.
And now they'll send Josh Moore to the line. Let me give you that Keenan High School. Keenan High School all-time top 5 in my book.
Okay, what years you starting at?
Number 1, Buddy Hopper. Number 2, Cedric Weber. Number 3, Shanitsky Gortman. Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir, without a doubt. Shanitsky Gortman, number 3. Number 4 was Thurman Zimmerman. And number 5, Tariq Simmons.
That can never be a list without Andre Beauvais.
You know, Tariq was right here when I was giving the interview. I was giving the interview, and Tariq was right here. And I didn't want to be that guy and leave him off the list.
I would have been that guy. Somebody else would have been left off.
I couldn't leave off Sean. Couldn't leave off Sid. No way you could leave out Buddy.
Yeah. Thurman, I like Thurman.
I like Thurman. I like Thurman.
There ain't no way I'm leaving Andre Beauvais off of that list.
Oh, tough. Andre never won a championship.
I'm not leaving him off that list.
No, did they? No, they won in 91. When did Beauvais play? Beauvais played in 91, I think. So Andre did win him.
Oh, yeah. Ben Trapp.
Ben Trapp, Keenan High School coach, former Benedict coach.
And you know, Ben Trapp took him to the state championship in 99. And that same team came back in 2000 with another coach called Zach Norris.
Zach Norris seems to do all right for himself. You know what? I forgot about that. I forgot Harper and them did lose the state championship in 99.
Holly Hill.
Holly Hill?
Holly Hill.
Right outside of Orangeburg, I think. Holly Hill. Utahville. Pass to the outside, no good. Rebound.
Gotta make that.
And that's the end of the first quarter. The score, 12-18. Byrnes on top of Hillcrest.
The 2016 Farm Bureau Insurance Classic broadcast are brought to you by CBA Sports, Founders Federal Credit Union, Farm Bureau Insurance, RSM Promotions, and FCA Camps.
All right, we're back here live at the FBI Classic here in the beautiful Dorman Arena. Byrnes on top of Hillcrest, 18-12. Attacking the basket, Hayden Brown has it underneath. Hayden Brown working, ripped out of there. Now they'll push it and go the other way.
Quan Lewis takes it up, pass to Campbell, it's a walk, Campbell.
Campbell on the travel. And unlike Campbell's soup, that was not good. That was bad.
Still a nice crowd, you know,
Yes,
considering.
Still a nice crowd. And you know the funny thing is, any other high school gym in America, this is a nice crowd.
Very nice crowd.
But in the Dorman Arena,
Drive and kick.
no good. Rebound.
Quan Lewis pushes the tempo.
I like how Jaquan Holmes gets up for that rebound.
Yeah. He attacks the ball instead of letting it come to him.
And you know it's funny.
Good.
Nice up and under.
Oh, you got to finish.
Campbell, you got to finish those. They're going to call jump ball, and it'll stay right here. Jump ball won't go anywhere. You know, you saw Holmes get up for that rebound. Holmes had 31 points last night, and I think he may have jumped a total of 5 inches off the floor all night long. Holmes played a game around the basket Kevin McHale would have been proud of.
Oh, yeah.
Saying Kevin McHale, people out there, who is that?
Got to get the old Bulls versus Lakers.
No, Bulls versus Celtics. Well, Lakers versus Celtics.
Lakers versus Celtics.
That was the first one. That was the first
Sega.
one. Sega. Sega.
All right, 6-point game, 6:38 left in the second quarter. Here in Roebuck, South Carolina, Dorman Arena.
Let's see what Byrnes will do. They'll give it over to Brown in the corner. Brown down to Moore. Moore, no. Moore's not going to get that. Too much body on Moore.
Too much body. You know, Hillcrest is known to be a basketball school.
Wow, what a shot.
That guy again.
Hunter.
Purchase.
He's hunting three-pointers. Long range from Brown. How many times he's going to switch that pivot for?
And throw a bow.
And throw a bow at him.
And like I was saying, Hillcrest is known to be a basketball school. Been to the state championship 3 years in a row, has still brought it home.
Still hadn't quite brought it home. Brown knocks it down.
And my pops is a alumnus of Hillcrest. Says when they drive down 26th to Columbia, they lead the game up the street. Had the likes of Eric Sullivan come down here.
Yes, sir.
And couldn't take care of Ella.
Could not take. Well, he was going against the best player in the state of South Carolina history, one Mr. Stanley Roberts.
Oh, yeah. Couldn't take care of him.
I remember that one. But, you know, it's always been a lot of hard luck stories for these upper state schools coming down to the Midlands.
And Hillcrest came and seen another guy by the name of B.J. Mack.
Yes, sir. A couple of years later, they ran into B.J. Mackey, and B.J. Mackey may have had the greatest high school performance in a state championship I've ever seen.
Ever.
Irmo High School won 56-48, and B.J. had 46 points.
Yeah.
And the thing was, nobody thought he was being a ball hog.
Nope. And everything was at the free throw line.
Everything.
Mid-post free throw line.
Mid-post free throw line, B.J. Mackey made a killing.
And that was a good move there by Mr. Holmes for Hillcrest.
Mr. Holmes stays on the scoreboard. Oh, in the passing lane.
You know, I'm just saying that's one of my defensive backs there.
He almost got an interception.
Almost. Oh, out of bounds.
Out of bounds, going that way. Yeah, the upper state teams coming down to the Metro. It's always been kind of tough. I remember we go back even further. We'll go back to when Southside had to come to Columbia in the state championship and played Eau Claire.
Yes, sir.
And it snowed that day, and none of the
Good
Southside.
high-low.
Oh, nice high-low.
Good high-low there.
Big man to big man. Jaquan Holmes will get the basket. But when Southside had to come down and play in the state championship game, it snowed. None of their fans could make it down. And Eau Claire said, we didn't care. Eau Claire ran about the gym. Tough luck for those upper state schools.
You know it.
Now, if anybody's listening out there, any of our upper state fans, anybody from Byrnes or Hillcrest listening, be sure to tweet us, man. You can tweet us at SUVtv, or you can tweet me at Slider Sports Guy. Let me know. Let me know if I'm wrong. Tell me about some of these upper state teams that won. Nice lay-in by the little man. Braxton Mills puts it in.
There's that shooter. That's the way to come out and contest the shot.
They'll get it right back to him. Now he'll work it down low.
Easy.
That's too low. That's too low for him.
That's easy. Now they need to make it stop, you know.
And then the thing is, man, I just like the way he uses his body down there. Ill-advised shot. Hunter will get the rebound. He'll give it up.
Another low. Oh.
Now,
Okay.
Now Thompson doesn't quite have the post moves that Holmes does.
You're exactly right. But still, he's inside, right under the goal also.
And I love it because they play that post game and they don't jump. They just work.
Yep, just work.
And he'll go to the line and shoot too. When it's all said and done, Jaquan Holmes might make the All-State team.
It's going to be tough. He has to keep this going on.
But the way he scores, because what happens when you have a lot of these people who vote for the All-State team, they don't watch the teams play.
You're right.
You know, so all they can do is read the box score. But Jaquan Holmes, he's going to average 20 points a game.
His box score hasn't been that high.
It hadn't been that
at the
impressive?
beginning of the season.
Okay.
Like, this is a good thing for him. This is a good thing, seeing the ball go in the hole.
Well, I think now Hillcrest might have figured out something. They might have figured out we need to get this guy the ball in the paint.
Might have figured it out, huh?
Jonquel Lewis comes up limping. Going to bring in LaVissit Madden. He'll come in the game. Two-three zone. They're playing that high-low. They'll send the shooter to the other side. Try to pick off that zone guy on the top.
That's not the shooter they want, but hey.
He'll knock it down. Jaquan Lewis knocks down the three. And look at here, somebody else has the lead.
Yes, sir. Just like that. They just work their way back into it.
Nice pump fake.
Oh, good.
Take
That's
the
the way to
charge.
go get there. That was a great play there.
Thompson took the charge on the baseline. And you love that from a big man.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
you got a big man, he's not a shot blocker. He's not going to block the shot. But he's smart enough to step up on the baseline and take that charge. You got to love that.
Exactly right.
And then you're supposed to reward him because he was asking for the ball on the block. You got to give it back to him.
Got to give it to him.
They'll swing it around.
Soft.
Soft touch. Soft touch on the inside. He had 31 last night, Anton.
Yeah. You know, this Byrnes team, you know, they lost some players from that state championship team. Only player they got back from the starting lineup was Hayden Brown, so they're not the same team. Very scrappy team from last year, not the same team. Hayden is still a great basketball player, though.
Not quite sure where Hayden's going. Is Hayden going to the Citadel?
Yes.
Drake Morgan. Citadel have him a good player. Citadel still in the Big South, right?
Yes, they are.
No, Southern Conference or the Big South. Winthrop was in the Big South.
They're in the Southern then.
In the Southern Conference.
With Furman.
Furman and Wofford.
That was number 24. 8 Richard second. 18 on the line number 44, Rakevius Thompson.
He'll be a good look down there in Charleston.
Free throws.
Oh, he called the block. Oh, no. I thought he drew the charge.
That was number 44, Rakevius Thompson for Hillcrest. That's his second.
Hey, Rakevius doesn't mind taking one for the team, though.
Oh, yeah. Like you say, he's not a shot blocker.
Not a shot blocker.
He'd rather stay on the ground.
But you know, I've loved that about high school players. You have a guy, he knows his role.
In the game for Hillcrest,
You can say that about him. Yes, you can.
and number 50, Justin Body.
Brown.
Cam Hunter back in the game at point.
Cam crossing it over. Cam just running it.
Hunter short on the three. Byrnes pushes it up.
Jump ball.
Jump ball,
Possession hour, it'll go to Hillcrest. And once again, it'll be my first time saying it on this broadcast, but that's what I don't like, the jump ball. You know, a jump ball, I want to see two people jump for it.
Exactly. Did you change the name of it?
Change the name for it. The alternating possession ball.
Call it possession.
Possession ball. It's not a jump ball. Because, you know, if you got a defensive player who hustles and ties the ball up.
You know, remember back in the old Sandlot days, you know, you put your hands on the ball and just call ball.
Call ball. I got the last one.
I got the last. Boy, you brought back memories.
Man.
Ball.
But you know what, though? Kids nowadays, man, you know, you go to the gym, kids don't play ball like we used to. You know, you go to the gym Saturday morning and walk in the gym. Who got next? I got next. You know, they don't do that because all the kids, every weekend, they're out going in some AAU tournament during the summer.
You're right. You're right. And the next in the gym now is on the list.
No, that'll never happen.
It's on the list.
That soft touch,
Soft
man.
touch. Yeah, he's doing Hayden Brown in right now.
I'm telling you, he's working him on the block.
Hayden comes right back at him. That's a forced frustration shot. It's on the floor. Got a timeout. Heads up move there, Mr. Hunter.
Mr. Hunter. Cam Hunter called it. Now, I don't mind that because the player called timeout.
Exactly right.
You know, the player called. Coach didn't bail him out. Player called timeout for him. And, you know, I'll take that. Let's look at that replay. Hunter, splash. Nice drive, lay in. And that's what I'm talking about. The baby hook. Just working it around the basket. Just work it around the basket. That's your assistant basketball coach replay. Hillcrest.
Hillcrest has a lot more ball movement now. Well,
Yep.
a lot player movement now, you might say.
There you go. You get it to Holmes on the baseline. Good spin move. Follow. No good. Won't stay in the basket.
5 seconds left.
Oh, nice strip.
Oh, good. Hey, good hustle play there.
Great hustle. Number 50. You know, I didn't even write his name down. I don't even know who number 50 is.
Justin Amati,
Justin Amati.
9th grader.
You know, I told myself, I said, the kid's in the 9th grade, he's not going to play. And, you know, Hillcrest brought a full squad, so they have too many players for the book. They have two players who doesn't fit. So the last 2 players on the list, I just didn't write their name down. And here we go. We're at the half. The score, 29-27. Hillcrest on top by 2.
The 2016 Farm Bureau Insurance Classic broadcaster brought to you by CBA Sports, Founders Federal Credit Union, Farm Bureau Insurance, RSM Promotions, and FCA Camps.
All right, welcome back to the FBI Classic. Here's the nightcap. Final game of the evening, score 29-27. Hillcrest on top of Byrnes. I'm Sylvester Williams, joined by Anton Bennett.
Yes, sir. We're here at Dorman High School.
Crowd kind of dwindling a little bit.
Late night. Byrnes is first off the scoreboard.
Josh Moore for 2. The crowd in the gym is slowly dwindling, but I guess the traffic online is picking up.
I'm going to give a shout out right here
Okay.
to one of my Twitter followers.
Who's following you up there?
He's my boss, my AD at Hillcrest High School.
There you go. He's working.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you doing, Coach Bell?
Coach Bell. What did he say? All right.
Campbell up top with the ball. Oh,
They just got Mackey. They just got Mackey. Coach Bell, I remember that game because I was sitting in the crowd watching it. And anybody from Columbia, I went to Columbia High. Me and Anton went to Columbia High, and a prerequisite at Columbia High was that you must hate Irmo.
oh yeah.
I was a Hillcrest fan for a night.
God, come on, Campbell. Yeah, right now, with the score tied here, 29-29, you know, one team is going to put their imprint on this game. The first couple of minutes after half. Which team is going to strike first?
Nice block. And you know, it's funny saying nice block for Hillcrest because they don't get a lot of block shots. They don't. But Hillcrest just works down there in the paint, man. Hayden Brown.
Deep three. Got to box out, guys.
Jalen Miller will get the rebound. Hayden will finally go back the other way. It'll be Hillcrest ball.
Like I said, tied up game coming out of half. Team that puts the imprint on the game pretty much going to try to take control of this game here.
29-29.
Did high-low action. Rolls off.
But you know what? You'll take that. You'll take that between those two because that's what they do. They just work high-low. To me, that's a great combination. 2 wide-body guys.
Oh, yeah.
You know, both of them about 6'4", maybe 6'5" on their best day.
Yep.
You know, and they just work down there in the paint. Nothing fancy, nothing special. Just work.
Good deflection there by Hillcrest. You got to get active hands when you're playing defense. Cam bringing it up court.
Cam Hunter, sophomore point guard, starting point guard for Hillcrest. Oh,
Careless turnover there. Yeah, they have to stop the ball. Whoa, let me get that.
you can only take 2 of those.
He won an extra step. Above and beyond.
But yet Cam Hunter, young sophomore, he was starting point guard before the football players got back. A lot of people was wondering what would happen when the football team gets in, but the young man kept his job. Said, this is my job.
Yeah, he's been solid there. He's been pretty solid.
They'll get it back to Cam.
And right here, man-to-man, see a lot of standing around. You got to get some movement going. You got to get some motion to your offense.
It's some movements. Run that motion offense, run the flex, do something.
Rebound, Byrnes pushing the tempo. Hayden Brown up top. Pass to the wing. Going baseline. Nice scoop pass.
And more, Josh Moore, he'll go to the line, and Josh will shoot 2.
Nice baseline drive there.
On the line for Byrnes, number 42, Josh Moore.
And you know, kind of seeing the difference between game types, aggressiveness and defense. The last 2 games we saw a lot of aggressive, playing the passing routes, playing the passing lanes, you know, shooting the passing lanes. Right here you're just seeing real laid-back defense.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's kind of indicative of what the score is right now.
Exactly. Next free throw's good. 2-point ball game. Campbell set up the
They got
offense.
a clock. Out to Madden up top. Still fighting down low.
Yes, sir. Oh, couldn't get that one finished. Good strong move on the
Good
inside.
finish. Mr. Campbell. We call him King.
King Campbell. Making everybody look like a joker. As he walks in the lane.
Playing the 2-3 zone. Got to have your hands up. Good deflection there. Cam's going to push the tempo.
And that's one thing about that zone. You just want to get big, get those arms
Pull-up
up.
jumper. Soft.
Brown will get the rebound, and Brown pushing it. What can Brown do for you? Who Brown can go to the hole.
Oh, you got to stop the ball. Good drive by Brown.
That's what Brown can do for you.
Now, he has no numbers here. He was bailed out on that.
You know, being a young sophomore, he did that. He got bailed out by the official. First thing he did was go back and look at his coach. Coach looked at him and said, hey. Coach gave him that look like, hey, I got a spot for you over here.
Yes, sir.
I got a chair for you right over here.
You know, it's pretty much about numbers. If you see you got 3 people in front of you, not your jersey,
Exactly.
pull that out. Oh, good jab step. Good. That was a good move there.
Good move.
Good move. Jab step, taking it to the left side. And he went to lay up with his left hand. That's how he got the foul.
Exactly.
If he would have brought to his right hand, that would have been a block.
Would have been a clean block. But, you know, I think one thing that helped Holmes out on that one, Holmes stepped out and hit a 3 earlier.
Yeah, you're right.
So,
You're
you
right.
know, it's showing Holmes has that range where you have to respect it. Respect.
But you got to make them pay when you get to that free throw line.
Exactly. If you go up there and you miss some free throws, then, hey, we'll foul you every time and put you on the line. That's what they call a good foul. He missed both of them. Running Rebels up by 2. See, way to seal his body, seal his man off with his body. That's a big man move right there. That's a big body move. When you seal that defender off and you have the middle of the lane and you're just down there by yourself,
Yeah.
that's a big body move. Ooh.
Oh, no,
We'll
you
stay
got
down here. It'll be Byrnes' ball.
As a referee, you see him out of control like that, can't reward him.
And he bailed him out.
You can't reward that. We got a timeout here by Byrnes, full timeout.
So Byrnes won the state championship in basketball last year. How many state champions did Byrnes have in basketball? Or was that their first?
Well, no, they had one years ago.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
So, you know, well, they might have went to the state. I don't know if they won. You don't remember Bush used to work at Sandview Park.
Yeah.
He was on that Byrnes team, so
Okay.
back in the day. But yeah, they beat my Blythewood team in the 3rd round.
Lightfoot Bengals.
Yeah, if that H was on the other side, I think we would have been going.
Oh. Sometimes that home
Yeah.
home cooking works for you.
Oh yeah, I think if that H was on the other side of the bracket, I think we might have made some trouble. Yeah, didn't lose a game at home that whole year.
But where did y'all play at though? At that time you don't play at home, did you?
3rd round, you play at your
Okay, 3rd round still at okay.
at the home site. The next round would be at the neutral site.
Gotcha.
Yep.
I'm trying to think back to my days. Last time I remember Columbia High when we made it to a neutral site game.
Andrews.
We played Andrews.
So we play at Manning against Andrews.
At Manning against Andrews, and I'll never forget this kid named Kent Cumby. Kent Cumby did one of the most embarrassing dunks I've ever seen.
Yep.
Dunked on one of my teammates, and not only did he dunk on him, he dunked on him backwards.
I just got a Facebook post from his younger brother, Pat Cumby.
My goodness. And you know, I think one time the Kent Cumby he went to Benedict or something like that.
He did.
And I was coaching football at Allen.
Mm-hmm.
and I was sitting in the Allen office talking. I think the girls basketball coach at Allen played at Andrews, I think.
Hayden Brown knocks it down.
Hayden Brown for 2. And I was talking to the girls basketball coach, and some guy was in the office, and I was telling him my only memory of Andrews was some kid dunking on his backless. And I was just describing it in all its glory, and the guy was sitting over there just giggling his behind off. And then the coach said, "Who was that who dunked on him?" I said, "Ken Cumbie." Nice move in the open court for the lay-in for 2.
Byrnes out with numbers now. Got a 4-point lead here after that timeout.
And lo and behold, I was bragging on Ken Cumbie, and he was in the office listening to the brags.
He has to be big right here, Campbell.
Gotta hit those.
Yeah. Now, he's been taking charges all game.
And now he decides to try
Now
to
he wants to block. All game, he's been getting charges.
And he's been getting them.
He's been getting them. Hey, you got to burst the spinach in the locker room. Now I can jump. No, that's what you think about when you think about high school kids. You know, they think about so much different things, man.
Yeah.
You know, like, what are you thinking?
What are you thinking, kid? Take the charge.
Take the charge.
Sit down somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Lead stretched out to 5 points.
Miller knocked down that free throw.
2:51 left. Baseline floppy.
He'll get his own rebound off the tap out. Now Hunter. Hunter try to set up the offense. Thumbs down. Not sure what play that is.
UCLA cut through for Jaquan. Got to where he wanted to be.
Oh, beautiful.
Soft. Good rebound.
Campbell. Campbell to go to the line.
That's what they need from Campbell right now. They need him to be a forcer down there. Jaquan, he's going to do what he has to do in that middle lane.
First one's good. Second one will roll around and fall in.
Hillcrest drops back into 2-3. Hayden Brown goes to high post. Byrnes passes around.
And that's one thing I like about Brown. He's such a versatile player. You know, he can play out there on the wing. He can also play that high post and the low post.
And with this zone, you got to make sure we're talking. You got to make sure you're talking.
Spinning a wordless derby, Drake Morgan.
Can't let that get in there. Because you know you're in the zone. You got 3 people down there. 2-3. How does he get that layup?
Exactly. Drake Morgan has 10 points on the night. He had 18 last night. Oh, wait a good hands by Jamel.
Now you got to hustle back.
Oh, my goodness.
Well.
I thought. Stop, pop, knock it down.
Pop. Young fella, Cam Hunter. Let it hustle back down court, though.
He threw that alley. He threw that alley to Hayden Brown. I didn't know he was above the rim player.
Threw it like he knows something, right?
Exactly. He threw it like he knew something we didn't know. The Citadel will get a good one down there.
Oh, solid player.
Solid player.
Solid. Got to see him in the middle there. Campbell posting up. Good
Nice
move.
spin.
Good move.
Great spin move to the other side.
Campbell was calling for that ball before he got across half court. Like I say, Campbell he's a pretty good wide receiver also. Pretty good wide receiver.
What year is Campbell?
Junior, rising senior. Yes, sir. He's going to be a problem for some secondary.
You can tell he's a wide receiver. He's the only guy out on the court wearing those stockings.
There you go.
The wide receivers are usually the divas on the team.
Oh, good block there. Got it. Stop and pop. That's his shot. Now get back on D.
He pushed it. Hayden Brown.
He forced it that. Hayden Brown. You know, they got up to almost a 5-point lead, and Hillcrest fought back into it, down by 1. Now, and I see that Hayden is starting to force things now. Byrnes' offense has been pretty stagnant lately.
Yep.
And that's letting Hillcrest get back in the game. So here we go, 9 seconds left. We're going to wait for the last shot. Oh, good.
Hunter.
Good.
Beautiful handoff.
Great handoff. Great handoff.
Nice.
Now that's the way you draw it up, huh?
That's how you draw it up. Nice move by the young sophomore. Come off the pick. He came off the pick, came around, and handed it off to Hunter. And Hunter knocked down the 3 ball.
Every day is another beginning. Gonna make my move, gonna live my dream. Gonna make my move, gonna live my dream. Gonna make my move, gonna live my dream.
The 2016 Farm Bureau Insurance Classic broadcaster brought to you by CBA Sports, Founders Federal Credit Union, Farm Bureau Insurance, RSM Promotions, and FCA Camps.
All right, we're back here live. 4th and final quarter here at the FBI Classic. Nice crossover move. Jaquan Holmes starting off hot. Now it's back to a 4-point lead. See how the tide has changed. 4-point lead for Hillcrest. Byrnes will get it down low to Hayden. Hayden, shovel pass up underneath. Jump ball, no, travel. They'll call travel, and it'll be Hillcrest ball. The tide is turned just that quick, 4-point lead. 4-point lead for Hillcrest. It's been a back and forth game all game long.
Oh, yeah. You know, these teams match up pretty well. And they play the winner of, what's that, Spartanburg and, so they play Ridgeview.
Yep, they'll play Ridgeview.
Gotcha.
Jaquan Holmes, all he does is score around the ball. That's all he does.
Oh, yeah. He looks like he's getting back to form where he was in last year. He was a force last year for the Hillcrest team, but they had great guard play last year. You know, senior guard play had been in the system for a while. They lost those senior guards. Shooting 1-and-1. Campbell on the line.
Campbell will go to the line. No good.
Missed the front end of that 1-and-1. Those are the ones that hurt. Like I say, front ends of a 1-and-1 hurt.
Not only do you miss the shot, you miss the chance at the bonus free throw.
Exactly.
Oh, nice hands by Hunter.
Be smart with the ball here, Hillcrest. Get a smart shot. Oh, big three-pointer by Lewis over there in the corner.
Jonquel Lewis knocks down the corner three.
Hillcrest came out in this fourth quarter on fire.
Look at the crossover move and going to the basket and laying it up with his right hand. And now look at that corner three. Off of the assist from Hunter.
And that's a hard three there because you got a man at your feet.
Yeah.
You're thinking about where you're going to land.
Exactly. You know, it's a difference when you have a man coming up high trying to block it, but you got that guy rolling at your feet.
That's like why they took the foul where you can't go at the quarterback's feet.
Yeah.
You know, they don't want nobody around your legs, man.
No.
It's your livelihood.
That's how I make my money.
So right now we got a 50-41 lead for Hillcrest. Byrnes calls a timeout. 6:23 left.
And you know, it's strange how the tide turns so quick and just swoop. You know.
I'm going to call it on Coach Bell. Coach Bell told me I need to be a homer.
There you go. Hillcrest fans, you can thank Coach Bell.
Quick story, played T.L. Hanna in the first round of the playoffs this year at T.L. Hanna, and Coach Bell does our broadcast over live, streaming on our website, and he probably had one of the best calls on a turnover on downs when we won the game.
Drake Morgan scores. I'm guessing Coach Bell's a man with many hats over there at Hillcrest.
Oh, yeah.
Play-by-play guy, athletic director.
Short on the shot. Good
Oh,
hustle.
good heads-up play.
Good hustle there, Lewis. Hillcrest has a couple fans here. Stayed the late night after the Zion show.
Might as well. They were already in the building.
Yep. Paid to 10.
Rolling around on the floor, and it'll be Byrnes' ball.
Yep. Holmes tried to do one too many moves there. Once you couldn't make that spin move, let's go ahead and pass it out, reset it.
You know, that's why you got a point guard.
Yep.
Give it to him, let him set the show up.
And you know, a different thing about, Cam Hunter being a young point guard. Those young point guards for Newton, he would have came and got the ball out of his hand.
Exactly. Exactly.
He would have. Yeah, Higgins.
Yeah.
Give me the ball.
Higgins would have came and got it.
Let's set this back up. You're in the wrong spot. Let me set you up.
And, you know, a great thing about a tournament like this, if the players get to the game early enough and, the team get to the game, they can see other point guards. They can see other guards.
Yep.
And you treat these games as learning experiences,
Exactly.
You'll see teams that you'll never see.
Mm-hmm.
Let's face it, Hillcrest and Byrnes will never see Newton play a basketball game.
You're right.
But now you get a chance to see some premier guards. And, we have good guards in the state of South Carolina, but premier guards, they'll get a chance to see them up close and in person. Long three ball.
Short, front rim, you got to block out first.
Travel.
Got to block out first.
Somebody find the shooter and put a body on him.
The guy who closed out, you got to close out, box out.
And that's one of the things about playing that zone defense. That zone defense, you don't have a man, so you're looking for the nearest person close to you.
Exactly. Now, right now they got some good motion going on.
Get it down low to Campbell. Back
Back
out.
out. Good job. That's good offense there.
Yep.
The ball didn't go in, but that's good offense.
Hunter, you got to dribble with your head up.
Yeah.
You had a man. You had a man, Hunter.
Brown.
What can Brown do for you? Obviously not pass to the open man.
On the line for Byrnes, number 3, Hayden Brown.
Yeah, I think, that Byrnes team, they hit a wall somewhere.
Yeah.
Somewhere along. They just hit a wall.
Somewhere along the line.
I believe Hillcrest hasn't changed anything.
No.
Yeah. Didn't change defense. They might have played a little harder, but, Byrnes hit a wall. Still a 5-point game here, though. 4:19 left, fourth quarter.
Oh. The young sophomore Cam Hunter is down. Took a lick from a big man.
Yeah.
He was going to the basket against Hayden Brown. Hayden Brown's a big fella. Oh man, is that? And one of the differences is playing on these extended rims.
Yes, sir.
Playing in an arena, if he was playing in a high school gym, that the goal would have been on the wall.
Exactly.
And he runs into the support. And that's why you got to have that padding. Even if you have that padding, you still risk that neck injury.
And with those rims there, I always think about Kevin Durant. No, not Kevin Durant, but Paul George.
Oh, yeah, Paul George when he broke his leg.
Yeah.
Oh, that was ugly.
Yeah.
I watched it one time. That's all I needed to say.
I hate I even put it back in my mind.
God, I hate you, man. Put that thought in my mind. Bad enough I had to think about the kid, Talon Cooper, earlier today.
Yeah.
Dislocating his finger. Right now they're bringing out the ice to the back of his neck. He has probably like a stinger.
Yeah.
Because one of the things you look for when you see an injury like that, you want to make sure that the guy still has motion in his legs and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And so when you're looking at that, and he probably just has a stinger. That's what we call it. We used to call him. I don't know what's the appropriate medical term for it is. Yeah, they're putting that ice on the back of his neck. That's exactly what happened.
Oh yeah. That young Cam Hunter.
That's something his dad should know a lot about. His dad played a little bit of football in his time.
Yeah, he did.
Andre should know a little bit about those stingers. And a part of what's going on right now, young Cam is really probably just trying to, figure out where he is. He's trying to get his bearings a little bit. Mama Bear coming down the steps.
Ladies and gentlemen, Marcus Burnett with SUVtv. Just an update. It appears that based on the player's injury, they don't want to risk having game action come too close to where he's at, being attended to by the medical staff here on site. So they are moving the game to the auxiliary gym, and they're going to finish the contest there. With that being said, that's going to end the broadcast coverage here on SUVtv. We'll stay tuned for a couple minutes just in case anything changes. But 52 to 45 with 4 minutes, 11 seconds remaining. Everyone just sort of staying tuned for an update. We'll let you know if anything changes, but as of right now, they are moving to the auxiliary gym. Actually, just received an update. They are just going to the auxiliary gym to stay warm, letting the players stay loose. EMS is here on site, so just bear with us a few minutes, but the game will be played here in Dorman Arena. Just got that update. We'll be back.
Hayden working back up underneath. We're back. Had an injury. Young Cam Hunter hit his head on the backboard. Not on the backboard, on the support.
Oh, good cut there, Mr. Holmes.
Good cut to the hole, Jaquan Holmes.
And you know, with that kind of delay in any game, especially fourth quarter, you know, you never know what you're going to get coming out.
You never know what you get coming out of that injury.
Yes, sir.
But our prayers are with young Cam Hunter.
Oh, good.
Three ball.
Good three ball. That was a good defense there by Campbell, though.
Nick Hernandez.
A 4-point game here.
That was a pretty shot by Hernandez, too. Backcourt.
Byrnes has come out with a lot of enthusiasm here.
And
good
this
timeout.
That's a good timeout.
Good
I was about to say right now they need a timeout.
Great, yeah, that's a good timeout there.
Right now, if you go over to the other side of our SUV, Pebblebrook playing Norcross, and a bit of an upset going on. Pebblebrook up 54-43. Look at that shot from the corner by Raekwon Hammonds. Knock it down. Raekwon Hammonds in the floppy haircut. Raekwon is Rayshawn. I'm sorry, I said Raekwon. Rayshawn signed to go to Georgia. That's if you want to go over to SUVtv. We got another broadcast going on right now. We do it all. SUV, man, we're busy. Joe Heisman's over there making the call. Hillsman making the call. Here we go, back here in Dorman at the FBI Classic. Charge.
There we go.
Now he'll get back to his game. He's not trying to block the shot anymore. He's stepping up and taking the charge.
He needed that delay also to think about what he was doing.
Exactly.
You know? Both teams will be in the bonus next foul. Actually, Byrnes will be in double bonus next foul. Campbell loose with the ball up top.
Now, Campbell's not your ball handler. I don't think you want Campbell up that far out with it. Nice little three-man weave running around the perimeter, handing it off to each other. Running some time off the clock, 4-point ball game.
Oh, yeah.
Now we'll have a foul by Drake Morgan.
Foul on number 10, Drake Morgan. On the line, number 2.
Shooting two, Steve Campbell. These free throws are going to be very crucial down the line. They want to continue this lead. Very crucial.
Gotta hit the freebies. He missed the open end of the first.
An empty trip to the free throw line there. Byrnes down 4.
Campbell's having some problems at the free throw line. Drake Morgan.
He learned from the last charge. He wants to do a stop and pop.
2-point ball game. Now let's work that high-low. Let's see if Hillcrest. No, they're not even going to go at it. Work that high-low between Thompson and Holmes. Holmes.
Big shot, Holmes.
Big shot by Jaquan Holmes.
That shot there might propel them to the championship game. And that was a big shot. Oh, right back at him.
Hayden Brown answers.
Oh, Holmes hit that big shot down here. I was premature, putting him in the championship.
Minute 21 to go.
Got to get a stop on defense.
Look at the stop and pop by Drake. Holmes. Hayden. You know, the shot by Holmes, he played with him, dribbled with it at the top, and just bam, popped it up. He didn't have faith in it. He followed it.
You're right.
Hayden Brown launched that three, left the hand up, and started stepping backwards.
You got that.
Hayden knew it was good the moment it left his hands. Oh, and the basket.
Big play.
Jaquan Lewis.
Mr. Jaquan Lewis.
And you know what? I was just about to open my mouth and say, Lewis isn't the one you want with the ball. And look at him. He takes it to the hole and scores.
Now, he's a lefty, so he knew what side to go to.
Now, this free throw is huge. Oh, back of the rim.
All right, 111, 3-point game.
Scramble for it.
Should be black ball. And it is black ball.
Now, Byrnes and Hillcrest, they aren't in the same region?
No, they're not. They're not in the same region. Byrnes in region 3.
Okay.
5A. That region there is pretty tough in football. Their whole region made it to the upstate championship. The third round, made it to the third round.
Charge.
Warren Lewis.
And Coach is about to go crazy over there. Coach Fowler has given them everything. I think Coach Fowler was trying to ask the referee for some cooking recipes or something.
Still pointing at him.
He wanted to make sure the referee had a ride home, I think. That's what it was.
He was pointing him the right way, huh?
Yeah, he was pointing at him. He said, that's where you go home. Coach Fowler being very helpful.
The winner of this game plays tomorrow.
They'll play tomorrow night. They'll play Ridgeview.
Championship game.
Yep, Ridgeview in the championship game.
8:30.
8:30 tomorrow night.
Another light burner.
And on the other side of the bracket, in the Bojangles bracket, we'll have Spartanburg Day taking on Newton. That'll be a good one.
Looking forward to it, Sly.
See if one is better than three.
Stepped out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds. Big turnover.
You gotta be kidding me.
And now this is where Cam Hunter's absence hurts.
Yeah, you don't have that floor general.
You need that point guard. Oh, nice pump fake. They'll get it back to him. Hernandez. Josh Moore was standing out by the three-point line, jumping up and down. No, Josh.
I don't think that's what you want, Josh.
That's not what you want. Go back down low, son. It'll still stay down here. It'll be Byrnes' ball.
In Hillcrest's favor, only thing you get is a tie.
Yeah.
Unless you do foul a three-point shooter.
did they call?
Don't know what the call was there.
Or putting the right time on the clock, maybe. Or they didn't start the clock.
I think they have checked out over there at the clock also, huh?
Trigger man a little slow on that clock operation. And you know, that's one thing about high school ball, that you still use the home team picks the clock operator. And you know, that's you know, I've known a couple of coaches who petitioned and argued through multiple states that they need to have a fourth referee controlling the clock. I know some even going even farther, saying they need to have a fifth referee doing the books.
You're right. You're right. I've seen it also. In South Carolina, they went as far as giving the bookkeeper a referee shirt.
Yeah. Sometimes you need it. Because, you know, when that home team is the official book,
They're the official book.
and if anything is close in an argument, you go to the book. And the one thing that totally drives me crazy, if you see a student over there doing the
Oh,
book.
yeah. 32 seconds on the clock.
I don't want a 16-year-old controlling my destiny.
Controlling my livelihood.
I'm telling you.
You messed this book up.
Detention for the month. Hayden working on the inside. Hayden with the nice finger roll. Hayden Brown is a guy who understands his game, you know.
Yep.
He understands how to work his body, wide body, and just control the ball and just lay it in. And he's long, man. He has those long arms, man.
He has a good wide body.
Mm-hmm. All right, full court press from Byrnes. Coach called timeout.
Now, one thing, you know, he just ran the baseline just now.
He doesn't have it
He
anymore.
don't have it anymore. Hope he knows that. That'd be a bad way to get the ball back.
Oh,
Traveling called on that baseline. You know, a lot of teams don't know that. You can pass that ball on the baseline, another man comes on out of bounds.
exactly.
But only when you have the out of bounds in play.
And another thing, though, about that, with the teams who do know that rule, you got to also remember the count doesn't start over either.
Exactly. And you can't bounce that ball.
Nope. It has to be a chest pass.
Chest pass. All right. Get the ball in. You might be all right.
Oh, wait a minute. That's a travel. That's a travel. He
travel.
can't run that baseline.
That's a deal. Well,
Ooh, I don't know. Maybe you might be wrong. I guess, no, he did call a timeout.
It's
Wow.
still a dead ball then. It made it a dead ball.
Oh, okay.
You know, live ball, you can run the baseline. Once you call timeout, now it's a dead ball.
Oh.
Well,
You hear the Byrnes faithful making some noise over there.
if I'm wrong, tweet Slider Sports Guy.
Somebody tweet me. Somebody tweet Slider Sports Guy and let me know if he can run that baseline after the timeout. Coach Bell, you're out there. Oh, front end. 10 seconds. They're not going to call timeout. He's going to let him play. You got to get a ball to hate. Oh, never mind. Sorry. Overtime. Drake Morgan. We got free basketball. Free basketball. You didn't pay for this one. Going into overtime, score 59-59. Now Byrnes will move it around.
Right now, you know, Hillcrest is playing in the passing lanes.
Charge will go the other way.
Byrnes faithful, they're hollering at every charge call now.
Well, one thing you can say that Hillcrest is stepping up and taking these charges.
Yes, they are. Instead of that one time he wanted to go block. Learned his lesson. All right, Campbell with the ball on the wing. Up to Holmes. Down low.
See, that's what I like right there. Those two.
Oh,
Oh,
good
nice pump fake. Left hand.
Oh,
And
he
it
got
doesn't
it.
fall.
Oh, that's a tip in.
He'll get the tip. They'll give it to.
You just got to raise your hand and say, I got it.
Yeah. They'll give it to Rakevis. I don't know if he earned that one, but he'll get
just
it.
put your hand up, young fella. Byrnes runs a floppy screen on the baseline. Stuck in the middle.
Oh, good block from behind.
Good pass early. Good pass back. That's a way
Good
you
job.
That's where you run a break. Pass early, you'll get it back. Pass early, you get it back.
Who's that? Jaquan Lewis.
Quan Lewis. He stepped up in Cam's absence.
He has.
You know, he's got a couple of charges, got an and one. Well, got a foul in
And a chance at an and one.
A chance at an and one. Good spin. And they're out and running.
Whoa. That was a hard foul. That's an intentional right there. Hunter will pop back up there. Yeah, they're going to mark that intentional. They're going to mark it intentional. And the difference was this time Hunter hit his shoulder going into it, and Cam actually hit his head going into that. And that's one of the differences when you're playing in the arena. We talked about that a little bit earlier. When you're playing in the arena, you have the backboards that have the support. But, you know, I guess.
And this a lot further back in most high school gyms. Your wall is a lot further back.
Exactly. You know? And another thing about these supports right here, the supports seem a little bit close for an arena too. Pebblebrook on top of Norcross. Oh my goodness, look at Rashawn Hammonds go up and just dunk it backwards. Now that's on the other SUV TV channel. Pebblebrook taking on Norcross, two of the top rated schools in the state of Georgia, taking on each other.
I'm going to give a shout out to the hardest working AD one more time. Coach Bell got us an answer. Here, Sly.
A quick Google search says that in high school you still have the right to run the baseline after a timeout if it follows a made basket.
Appreciate that, Coach Bell.
Coach Bell.
Yes, sir.
Hardest working man in Spartanburg County.
No, Greenville County.
Greenville County, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
No.
we'll fight you on that one.
Oh, okay. All right, Hillcrest.
We take pride in that Greenville County.
Number 3, 8 round.
All right, minute 55 here, 6-point game. Holmes at the line.
SUVtv doing it big, man. We got 2 big-time games going on, 2 big-time tournaments going on at the same time. Splitting the money up. I mean, I got to pay 2 sets of people.
You paid me no attention.
Well, yeah. You're worth, the pump fake on the free throw line. That's a penalty, right?
Yeah. Did the old Pat Ewan.
Yeah. You know who else used to do something like that? Jermaine O'Neal.
Oh, yeah.
Jermaine O'Neal had that free throw. He would bring it up.
Yes, sir.
And then follow through.
Your attention, please. Dallas James Callahan. Dallas James Callahan, please report to the scorer's table.
Dallas James Callahan need to report to the scorer's table. Nice crossover move, trying to get to the basket. They'll get it back to Hunter. Not Hunter. Hayden Brown.
Oh, you missed the bunny there, Byrnes.
Fernandez, you got to convert that. And they'll get the foul. He still got a vocal Hillcrest crowd over here.
And Byrnes.
And Byrnes has their little vocal crowd over there, too. That's just one of the strange things about playing in a gym this size, in an arena this size, you know.
Yeah, any other gym.
You know, this is a decent crowd in any other gym.
Yeah.
Going to the free throw line. Campbell has been ice cold from the free throw line.
It continues.
Ooh, that was a hard shot.
You know, I kind of just want to scream at him right now.
I know the Hillcrest players are mad at the backboard support for hurting some of their players. Campbell's trying to take it out on the backboard.
Ooh,
three ball. Philip Simpson.
Oh, you can't just throw the
turnover.
ball away.
Ooh. Somebody called timeout. They called timeout on the floor.
Yeah, 1:14 left in this night crawler.
Your attention, please. Dallas James Callahan, please report to the scorer's table. Dallas James Callahan.
You know, it's not that many people in here for him to make that announcement over the loudspeaker. he can just stand up and say, Dallas, come here. If Dallas is really in the crowd.
I don't think Dallas is here.
Dallas isn't here. Walking to the scores table. Nope, she's walking outside. Would be somebody named Dallas to mess something up. Anything having to do with them Cowboys.
13-2.
Mistakes happen. Even a blind hog can find an acorn.
Yep, 5 times. Yes, sir. All right, let's go. Here we go. 1:14 left in overtime. 4-point lead for Hillcrest here.
Nice cut. And there's the bump.
You know, I saw that. Once he got the step on him, I knew he wasn't going to be able to catch that.
Yeah.
So.
And now if you're Byrnes, this is the time you bring your goon squad in the game. You let them pick up some fouls.
Offense, defense.
Offense, defense, switch it out. Nice free throw.
You know, one thing with the way Hillcrest been shooting free throws, you know, you might not be able to get your players back in.
Yeah.
But that was a good stroke there by Lewis. Another good stroke there.
Brown got away with a push off. He'll go to the
Good
lane.
pass.
Brown out of the corner.
Jump ball. Ball stays here with Byrnes. Under a minute left here in overtime. 6-point lead by Hillcrest. Warner takes on Ridgeview Blazers out of Columbia, South Carolina tomorrow, 8:30 here in Dorman.
Hernandez, I'm sorry. There'll be a foul on that one.
Foul on number 12. Fellow substitute for Byrnes.
This Byrnes team is a totally different team from last year, and also with this Hillcrest team. Totally different team. You know, good to see Hillcrest get to it. Well, let me take that back. Almost was advancing to the championship.
Knocked down one. Missed the second
good
one and a
read.
rebound by Campbell.
Kick out. Oh.
Ill-advised pass.
I just got to play defense now. Byrnes has to get a quick bucket here. Hayden says, let me just take care of this by myself.
Yes, sir. Hillcrest crowd telling the young man, way to get tough. Byrnes crowd talking about that's a foul. Perception is something else, ain't it? A call, it all depends on what side of the court you're standing on.
All depends. What color jersey you choose for? Oh.
I know what we'll be doing, what Hillcrest will be doing next week in practice. Hillcrest will be on the free throw line. First free throw, no good. Then we'll have a foul.
Yeah, this is the walk back and forth game now.
Foul on number 34, Chris Posey. On the line, number 30, Shaquan Lewis.
My goodness. They can't buy a free throw.
You know, it gets mental sometimes. Good stroke there, Lewis, Jaquan. Byrnes rushes the ball up court. Got to get something quick.
Nice lay in. Posey, that's his first basket of the night.
Foul on number 34, Chris Posey.
Come on through, Coach Bell. It doesn't matter. We'll get you during the game if you need to be here.
Oh, yes, sir.
Come on through for the championship game. We'll sit down with you for a second, Coach Bell.
On the line, number 5, Jonathan Lewis.
Somebody on Hillcrest needs to hit a free throw. Three ball at the buzzer, no good.
That'll do it. Hillcrest advanced to the championship.
Hillcrest 71, Byrnes 64.
I always wanted to say that. Hillcrest advanced to the championship.
Enjoy it.
I just did.
Well, I'm Sylvester Williams, and that's Anton Bennett. We'll see you back here tomorrow for the championship round here at the FBI Classic.
Every day is another beginning. Gonna make my move, gonna live my dream. Gonna make my move, gonna live my dream. Gonna make my move, gonna live my dream.